Hey guys, it's Kevin here, and today I'm going to be talking about the worst injury I ever had that probably could have paralyzed me. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so this injury, actually, this is where I got the neck brace from. I was a dumb teenager, and I was riding my bike, being all cool and stuff back in my woods, and there was a ramps, I should say, back there. And I'm trying to remember because I was concussed when it happened, so I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, and that's another thing, I got a concussion from that. Another concussion, which will be another video of how many concussions I've had, where I got them from, and how they felt. But I was riding my bike around there, and I saw this huge, dirt ramp. I was like, I have to jump that. I have to be a badass. So I lined up with it, and there was like a pit. So okay, so here's the ramp. Here's the pit, right? So you gotta jump over the pit, and if you don't, you're fucked. Which I didn't. I lined up with it and everything. I got a whole lot of speed. And this is where everything went sideways. I thought it would be a great idea to get all this speed so I can hit it. And I got to the ramp and I chickened out last second. And I squeezed my brakes as hard as I could. I stopped. My front tire went in the pit. My bike flipped. I went over the handlebars on it. And I hit my head on the ground just like that. Feet were in the air. Head hit. I honestly thought I snapped my neck. I've never been in so much pain in my life, which is why I got the neck brace, because if I did hurt my neck or hurt my head, they wouldn't want me moving around too much and making it worse. So I had to walk back to my house on my bike because I couldn't ride it. It broke. Like the front tire spokes bent in, and the alignment of the bike was all messed up. I had to ride back to my house, but walking my bike back. I got back home and I tried to walk past my sister's friends, and then I met my mom on the stairs. And when I met my mom on the stairs, she knew something was wrong right away because, moms know that shit. And she was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I fell off my bike," and then I just started sobbing. I was in so much pain. And she took me upstairs. She was like, "All right, let's get you changed," because I was all dirty because I landed in the dirt. And she was trying to get my shirt off to change, and I couldn't pick up my arms. I couldn't move them, which is why they thought I broke something in my neck, because I couldn't move my arms or my head or nothing. And she said, "Okay, well, just come downstairs, sit on the couch." And she called my dad, which he lives like 5 minutes from here. She called my dad and said, "Hey, Kev hurt himself and whatnot." I can't remember the exact conversation. Obviously, everything's still fuzzy at this point. So he comes, he says, "Hey, I'm just going to take you in the emergency room. We're going to have to get you up off the couch." I couldn't stand off the couch, which is why they thought I really messed up something. And so they called an ambulance to come and pick me up at my house. And let me tell you, Carson was coming over that day. And I guess this really defines our friendship when he showed up at my house. He shows up, the ambulance is in the driveway, I'm being loaded in the back of the ambulance, right? Ambulance. And let me tell you, when I knew the ambulance was coming because I heard the sirens. The sirens were on, and that freaked me out. But I was being loaded back of the ambulance, and the only thing he says is, "So, not going fishing today?" And I thought it was funny. I didn't even care, but he eventually, he was texting me and whatnot, seeing if I was okay. So I got to the emergency room, and I was on some meds. I think I was on Vicodin, and they rolled me into this room, and they did all these tests on me. I was there for at least 4 hours that night. The tests they were doing, I got like a CAT scan and CVT scan, X-rays to see if I was messed up. I think I bruised ribs because when I fell down, I fell on my back. I had a little concussion. Top of my head, that just hurt real bad. My neck was really sore for a little bit. Yeah, it really sucked. The whole moment, it's like I said, it's really fuzzy because I was concussed when it happened. So the moral of the story is make sure you wear a helmet when you're doing stupid shit like that, because you'll get fucked up like me and I probably have had 4 concussions. So be safe. No matter what you're doing, think of what you're gonna do first. Even if you're doing something like fishing, think of what you're going to do first, because my next story is an injury that happened while I was fishing. So just stay tuned to that one. Go subscribe to Rust Buckets and all my social media stuff. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and and always be safe.